former Tulane. Transfer. So that's where most of their production comes from. So those will be probably your 3 starting wide receivers. And then they brought in Amari Jefferson from Alabama. He was hurt. He didn't get a chance to play. And so he's a former 4-star. Can he come into his own? And then you have freshmen after that. You got talent there. But in terms of your question, it is a big question. It's an unknown. There's talent there, but haven't seen them on the field, and they don't often put those guys on the field. I don't think they have a choice this year.
Wow, good stuff.
Well, and as we're wrapping it up, what is the ceiling for this team? At least I think they're kind of a wild card mystery team to me. Tennessee. Yeah. What do you feel right now?
I wouldn't rule out a college football playoff. I'm not picking that right now, but the schedule is one of the easiest in the SEC. Take a Saban term here, relative to the schedules in the SEC.
Yes,
Commissioner Sankey. But I looked through Bill Bender, ranked his schedules, and then he did it based on how many top 25 teams they play. I went through and looked at kind of a points ranking system based on how good they are. And I had Tennessee as the second easiest schedule in the league.
So you're saying they have the Georgia effect. The Georgia schedule last couple of years.
Yeah, that's right. Now that's flipped now for Georgia. They're kind of middle of the pack now, but it's closer to Texas than Oklahoma, if that makes sense.
There we go.
So only Missouri, I think, has a lighter SEC schedule. Look, they still have 4 top 25 teams.
Right.
They, unlike some teams like Oklahoma, any of those bottom of the league teams, somebody's got to be there. There's wins and losses. Somebody's got to be at the bottom of the league. Tennessee has 4 of those where you look at them and like, going to be heavily favored bottom of the league. They lost one of them last year. They were supposed to Arkansas. Back on the schedule this year in Knoxville. Can they avoid a loss to one of those teams? And then can they do something they have not done in a long time? Alabama and then out Florida. Those are long, long streaks.